Am I the asshole for refusing to let my friend bring her friends on a trip? My friends and I, 18F, have been roughly planning on having a girls' trip to Montreal. We haven't settled on any commitments yet, but we've been looking through Airbnbs and activities. One day, one of the friends, Isabella, brings up a cool music festival and asks the group chat if we want to go. Within a day, we all respond and get super excited about going to the festival, already planning potential days and researching prices. Isabella does not respond the whole day, usually never texts in the group chat. The next day, when we were planning Airbnb hotel situation, she just asks, "Is there room for my two friends, Renee and Lisa? We can fit 10, right?" And no one knows these two girls. Only Isabella knows them, and my friends politely say that this trip was meant for just the 8 of us. Accommodating 2 extra people makes things more difficult, and that we were just uncomfortable with the idea of staying with 2 strangers. Isabella then goes on to reveal that she was also planning a Montreal trip with those 2 girls. The 2 girls don't even know each other, and she felt bad that they didn't have a room situation. The 2 girls also wanted to go to the music festival with Isabella. The conflict was that she didn't know our Montreal trip was conflicting with her side plan with her 2 friends. We got a bit upset because she didn't even check in with us to make sure things weren't conflicting. And it seemed like she was planning more with her other friends. That was more on a whim, when our Montreal trip was something we've always been talking about. Realistically, the only 2 choices she had was stay with us and say no to them, or stay with them. When we expressed our frustration, it took so long after all the excuses she made, until she finally took accountability. The problem is, she didn't state a plan of action following the apology, because it was clear she didn't want to have that tough conversation with them. But she wanted to make things all work and please everyone. She could have sent them a text as soon as she saw our texts and apologized for the miscommunication, but no. It's almost like she refuses to. By the end of the whole conversation, she said, "I still don't know what to do," following her apology. That's what upsets me, because it felt as though she's more willing to compromise her feelings and comfort over 2 people she only met like 3 to 5 months ago, just because she doesn't want to disappoint them. Like, is she even really sorry if she doesn't know if she wants to let them know that we're uncomfortable with staying with her friends? Not only do I feel blindsided by her lack of thinking, but I feel like my feelings are being less prioritized. AITAH, for being too harsh. Seeing the comments, I'll clarify some things. 1. We've given her options, similar to the ones you suggested, and yet she would ignore them in the conversation, and continue to explain why she messed things up, and make more excuses. 2. We don't know anything that's going on with the side planning with her friends. She hasn't let us know their details, despite conflict. 3. I wasn't angry writing the post. The last part was more to dive deep into the emotional aspect of it, and why we were all upset. Out of everyone, I was the most disappointed and frustrated, because this isn't the first time I felt that my feelings were compromised, so that she could feel comfortable in not saying no to people that weren't even close to her. Despite all the logistics, the excitement of planning this trip, and the options we provided you, it's almost like, how do you not know what to do?